Hi, I'm Kevin. In this video I'm going to display my dome and demonstrate its assembly. There are four major components: the ribs, the crown, the rungs, and the door. I'll begin the assembly by attaching the two pieces of the ribs together. To put the two pieces of the ribs together, just line up the two outside holes, a washer and a nut. Washer on the nut on the outside, and just snug those down with a screwdriver. And that's all there is to it. Now that all the ribs are assembled, I'm going to connect them to the top crown. I'm just going to slide a bolt through from the bottom, line up the holes on the top of the ribs, apply my washers and nuts, and to get myself started, I'm going to do the same thing on the other side over here. And I'll tighten those up with a wrench and a screwdriver just till they're nice and snug. And good snug there. I'll just check these. Perfect. Now that I have two ribs installed, I'm going to head and stand it up, and I'm going to install the third one just to give me a nice working platform here. Just a couple of bolts in the bottom, a washer and a nut. Now all the ribs are interchangeable, they can go anywhere, but there are two specially marked ribs that have two arrows on them. Just make sure that those ribs are together and their arrows are pointing towards each other. Now that I have all my ribs on nice and secure, it's time to put on the top tier of the rungs. Just insert a bolt through the bottom. To start out with two of the shortest rungs, a nut and a bolt. Swing either one of them over to the next one, install a bolt, add another rung, a washer, and a nut and a bolt. Now we'll continue this process until I get over to where the door goes in, and then I'll show you what to do there next. Now that I've installed the top tier of rungs, I'm going to install the door lintel between the two ribs that are marked with the arrow. Now that I've got all the top tier done, I'm going to start on the center tier. I'm going to use the exact same procedure, and I'm going to leave where the arrows are, which will become the doorway, open. Now that I've completed the middle tier, I'm going to put on the bottom tier using the exact same procedure. Now that I have all the rungs put in, my final step is to put in the arched doorway. In the lintel there's a pre-drilled hole, and on each one of the ribs with an arrow. So line those holes and screw in the last piece. Now that your dome is completely assembled, you can pick it up, orient the door in any direction you might like. As you can see, it's very stable. I think it'll serve your purposes very well.